Alright, ladies and gentlemen, first reaction on the channel. Don't butcher me in the comments, please. I'm sensitive, kinda. Um, this is not a first time reaction. Unfortunately, and I apologize for that. I've seen this video 100 times, but I'll do my best to react to it in either an entertaining way or an informative way, or whatever. But I do like the song a lot. Ren seems pretty talented, and I don't want to make this intro too long, so we're just going to go ahead and get into the video. So this is Hi Ren by Ren. Or should I say Hi Ren by the artist Ren. And I am smoking a cigarette. Interesting guitar part. So, I remember listening to this for the first time, and that particular part there kind of threw me off. And I think it probably threw a lot of people off, because it's just like, you don't know what to expect going into this. You know, you got that kind of classical guitar playing. It's very good guitar, by the way. But then he comes in with this high part all of a sudden, and you're like, what am I getting myself into here? But I will say he has very good use of vibrato toward like the end of his notes. Kind of gives it a little bit of flavor. So I appreciate that. Let's continue.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash.
Okay, so this next part is kind of crazy. The guitar in it, the way he goes up, and it's all so diminished. If you know anything about music theory, it's got that very diminished sound to it. It's like, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, if you've heard that song, and it gets to the devil's part when he's, on the violin, gets to the devil's part and it's all distorted and, evil sounding. This is that kind of vibe that it gives you, right? Because it's obviously, he's going back and forth between his quote unquote good self and bad self. It's like, I don't know, it's like you're the person that you don't want to be, that's a part of you, and then the person that you are deep down that you want to be. It's that. So, but yeah, this part is crazy. And then the lyrics as well. If you listen to the lyrics, let's go ahead and continue.
Ash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Hi Ren, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So carry the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got.
Let's see what he says there.
It was never really a battle for me to win. It was
never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And he said it was the pendulum swaying from the dark to the light. And that's true, you know, because I'm a little bit about me. I'm bipolar. And the thing is about disorders is that you don't get rid of them. There is no cure for disorders. Now, you know, me personally, I think a lot of these disorders come from trauma. And I think it's sort of a psychosomatic thing where your body just sort of develops the chemical imbalance based on the way that you're thinking, the way that your mind works. And those things stem from trauma. That's just my opinion, you know. I'm not a medical professional, so don't take that and run with it. But back to the point, the whole swaying from the dark to the light and it being an eternal dance. And he says it was never a battle for me to win. You know, you're not going to get rid of that part of you. You know, it'll always be there. And you can get on medicine, and medicine does make it easier, but it's still there, you know. But, yeah.
It's an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax.
Mm-hmm. You learn to relax. And you do learn to relax after a while. You know, you can spend so much time in your thoughts, and you think that you can think your way out of it, but you can't. And the more you get in your head, the more you'll just spin around in circles in your own mind, thinking the same thoughts over and over and over again, and there's no escape. You can't think your way out of it. You have to relax. You have to let go. You have to stop worrying about it so much. It's always going to be a part of you, but if you think that you can think your way out of it, that's not going to work. There is no rationalizing the irrational, you know. But he says he learns to relax and he learns to soften, right? And that's kind of what you have to do. You have to let go of these things. You just have to be. And if you can just be for a while, then these things do get easier.
And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Very poetic. Alright guys, so that was Ren, that was Hi Ren by the artist Ren. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the reaction. I'm sure I didn't do it justice, and maybe if it was a first time reaction it would have been better, so I apologize. If you see this video up on the channel, that means I decided to upload it. If not, then I didn't. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, or if you didn't, or if you just want to see me improve, then leave some comments, to some things that I can react to. I haven't seen any of Ren's other content, so if you have something specific that you want me to react to by him, then I can do so. Or just anything else in general that you want to see me react to, put it in the comments. And I promise, guys, I'll get better as I go. So try not to roast me too hard, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.